Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you the full moon in Virgo reading. And so this is like a newer style reading for me. I told myself going into 2019 that I wanted to try some different things. And so this is kind of like my first attempt at a moon phase. I may have done something else like the eclipse or something, but I haven't really touched the moon phases. But full moon in Virgo. I don't know a lot about it, but what I was reading up about is that it says that it really presses us to find balance between our day-to-day functions and routines. Has a lot to do with like our physical health, our need for order, and things like that, like service to others too. So we're going to be using a spread. It's a tarot card spread or an outline created by Ethany. And Ethany, she has her own website. She has her own tarot card business, her own tarot card school. She also does a bunch of decks and things like that too. So I want to make sure that I give her credit today that I will be using her tarot spread. And I'll also put her information in the description box below. She's a very lovely reader and definitely worth the follow for sure. And I also have some beautiful artwork here that was sent to me by a lovely person. Her name is Lisa DeRoy, and she has these images that she takes. So she's a photographer. So I'm just going to go ahead and read, the description of her work. And she's a multi-dimensional photographer who captures energy as well as other worldly beings and portals that exist in parallel dimensions to ours. So obviously she has images, but she took these images and put these on these metal frames for me. And I know that she obviously does this for, people that want this, but she specifically sent these to me. And I thought this is perfect because they have little easels on the back. And I thought, you know what, that would be really great for me to lay my cards up against. And so I wanted to use it for this reading, you guys. I just thought it was beautiful. So anyways, thank you, Lisa, so much for sending these to me. I absolutely love them. And I thought it was perfect to put this little moon globe that I have here for this full moon reading. So I will put everything in the description box below that you guys see here in my video, including cards, if you guys want to purchase anything. And then as I shuffle, I'll go ahead and let you guys know what I'm using as I use it. So let's just go ahead and jump into this reading, okay? So the very first thing that we're going to take a look at is what baggage are we being challenged to leave behind this full moon, okay? So we're going to go ahead and step into the Syrian Starseed Tarot cards, and we're going to combine them with the Cosmic Reading cards and basically just see what Spirit has to say. So let's get into it. What are we being challenged to leave behind this full moon? What are we being challenged to leave behind this full moon? We have the Four of Cups. Ooh, we have the Ace of Cups. And the Eight of Cups, you guys. Oh my God, that is leaving something behind. Whoa, that's crazy. Okay, so let me go ahead and get some clarifiers on this with the Cosmic Reading cards. Four of Cups, Ace of Cups, Eight of Cups, all water energy. Wow, okay. Wow, shadow self. Very interesting. Patience. If I can pick up these cards. And mirrored souls. Oh my, what a beautiful, beautiful energy here. Okay, so let's take a look at it, you guys. So this is something that we're being challenged right now that we may need to let go of and leave behind. The Eight of Cups is definitely an energy here of walking away or leaving something behind, going in search for something that is kind of like soul searching, something like that. We get this inner calling or this inner knowing that there's something either else out there or there's something that we know we need to do. So the Four of Cups energy that came through here, the Four of Cups, and I'm going to go ahead and grab it so you guys can see. Traditionally, yes, it can mean that somebody is refusing an offer. As you guys can see, we have this cup that's kind of like this magical cup that just seems to be floating, right? But then we have this person here who's looking up instead. They're like not even looking at that cup. So the Four of Cups can sometimes mean that somebody is disinterested in what's in front of them. They're looking to the stars instead. There is some sort of soul searching going on here. Okay, so what I'm getting from Spirit, especially for those of you that are resonating with this reading today, is that you know that whatever is in front of you right now is either not for you at all, or you know that it's not ready in its present form. Okay? The answers are going to come from within. And the reason that I say that is because the Ace of Cups is a spiritual connection with yourself. It's your own cup running over, and it's also a gift from the universe. That's what it is. And I just really feel that right now, if you are interested in romantic love, it doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that it can't be for you right now, but it's almost like there's some other work to do. There's something that you need to work on, or there's something greater out there for you. And you feel this and you sense this, and you're being pulled in that direction. Your soul is literally pulling you away from what's in front of you. Do you see that? Really pulling you towards your own cup of love, having a relationship with yourself, getting to know yourself, going on a spiritual quest. So if something isn't working right now with an existing relationship or a connection that you have with somebody, it's just about divine timing. It just might not be the right time. So we're being encouraged right now from Spirit to basically abandon this situation right now. It doesn't mean that when we walk away from it, that it doesn't mean anything, that it will never be again. No, it just means that we are going off to work on our own cup. And we may also be letting people do the same. Okay? That's what I'm getting here from Spirit today. We're letting ourselves and we're letting other people do the same. This is about deep soul work, deep soul searching. And this proves it. Shadow self, facing your fears, facing your shadows, really going within for the answers rather than looking for your answers outside of yourself, which is all this energy here. You're going within. You're looking to the stars. You're looking to the universe for answers. You're not looking in someone else for the answer. So that's what we're leaving behind, is the need to find the answers out there, as in with other people. We're going within. So we're leaving that behind this full moon. We're going within. We're facing our fears. We're facing our shadows. We're doing the work. We're doing the soul searching. We're leaving things behind that no longer serve us right now. Doesn't mean forever. It just means right now. And that takes time. It takes patience. Good things take time. Steady wins the race, right? This has to do with a connection, you guys. Mirrored soul. For some of you, this could be twin flame. And the only reason I say that is because that's definitely a mirror of your soul, but it does not have to be. But if some of you are on a twin flame journey, I'm seeing a major journey happening right now. This is like major transformation for the person that's watching this video. Also the person that you are dealing with, same thing. So if somebody is wanting to leave, or they're not wanting to be in a connection with you right now, let them go. That's what we need to leave behind, is this need for this person, this need to have this person in our life right now. There's major shadow work that needs to be done. And it's going to take time, and we need to be patient. That doesn't mean that we just sit around and we wait and we twiddle our thumbs in the meantime, waiting for somebody to wake up and smell the coffee. Hell no. That means that we do our own soul searching and our own soul work and development, our own shadow work in the meantime too. Okay? So there's something about divine timing, you guys. There's a timing or something that's just not 100% right now in order for you to basically get back what it is that you're looking for. So it's like you might be mirroring experiences. So sometimes we feel like, oh my gosh, why is this certain thing happening to me? I don't understand. Our shadow self may be projecting something out, and we're triggering that response in another person that causes us to have to see some things about ourselves that we don't like or that make us feel uncomfortable. And so it causes us to have to go deeply within ourselves in order to clear that shit up. So that way we can leave this crap behind. We can leave it once and for all and be done with this lesson, or be done with this shadow. And our shadow is always going to be a part of us, so it's not like it's going to go away. But you're going to learn to conquer it just that much easier every single time it pops up. Every time it rears its ugly ass head. Yeah. Wow, what an amazing opening for this reading, you guys. This is freaking amazing. Now, the thing is that if you guys don't have anybody in your life, and this isn't about a specific, other person right now, I'm just getting here that there's some kind of inner work that you're doing on yourself that is going to be mirrored back to you later on. So if you are looking for love, if you are looking for a beautiful, spiritual, deep connection with another person, the work that you do right now is going to be worth it later, when it comes in the form of another person mirroring back to you the work that you've done on yourself. So every bit of your efforts, every bit of what you do and what you don't do matters. This is beautiful. Wow. Okay. So you guys, let's go ahead and move forward into the next portion of the reading. So let me go ahead and pull it up real quick here on my phone. It keeps cutting out. How can I relieve my more critical energies this full moon? Okay, so how can you relieve yourself of being so critical on yourself? Let's go ahead and take a look. We're going to tap into the Osho Zen Tarot for this. How can you relieve yourself right now of just kind of maybe having a tendency to be overly critical? And I think that that's interesting that that's coming through for the Virgo full moon. I have a moon in Virgo, so I am totally in touch with that energy. I'm hypercritical of myself first and foremost, but obviously I can be very critical of other people as well. So how can we relieve ourselves from this very critical energy that maybe we're placing on ourselves or others right now? So this right here is the Tao Oracle. So we'll combine that here with the Osho Zen. And let's see what we got here. How can we relieve ourselves? Realizing that we are all connected, that we all come from source, realizing that none of us are better than the other, that just everybody is just doing them. They're working with the tools that they have. So that right off the bat is huge. Wow, look at that. The world goes round. Basically, however we're feeling, however we are responding to other people is basically how things are going to roll out. So if your life seems to be like it's just filled with challenges and it's just a total disaster right now, you have the ability to change your energy and to change your thoughts and change the way that you relate to people and yourself in order to create changes in a positive way. Integration. Wow, look at that. This is so beautiful. This right here is the Temperance's energy, okay? So the Temperance's energy is all about balance. It's all about patience. It's all about integrating the yin and the yang, true balance, just feeling really good within ourselves. When we feel balanced within ourselves, everything outside of us seems to basically just roll out perfectly. So I really feel like that's the message right here. What Spirit's trying to say is that, again, we may be overly critical of everything else and just how things are going right now. But the thing is, the changes need to start within us. When you change your thoughts, when you change your own energy, everything outside of you will start to shift as well. Okay. Completion. Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. Final attainment, victory, a job well done. Yes, look at that. Beautiful. Okay, you can do this is what Spirit's saying. You can complete this cycle. You can complete this just aspect of yourself. You can leave this critical energy behind. Your need to do something, your need to have things a certain way. You can do this is what Spirit's saying. Yeah, look, progress. Look at that. So this is talking about advancing ahead, moving forward, great progress, completion. I love it. And last message. Before completion, very interesting. We have completion and before completion. So there's doubt and hesitation. There's a loss of faith. And this is about being extra cautious. Okay. So what Spirit is saying here is that this is obviously before this completion, before this cycle, before something can shift and change in a positive way in your life, you've got to get good with yourself. You've got to get balanced in your own energy. If you want other people to change so that way you can be happy, that's the wrong way to go about life. We have to be able to make these changes within ourselves, and then these things will shift and change. So we can only change ourselves is what Spirit's saying. We can only change ourselves. And that is where the change actually really occurs, is deeply within ourselves. And when we do that, everything outside of us starts to shift and change and match up with our vibration. So Spirit is saying you can do this. This overly critical part of yourself that makes you feel like you need to be on top of everything, that you need to basically possibly tell everybody how they need to live their lives or what they're doing wrong, etc., etc. So this is definitely this energy that's saying, hey, you know what? It's time for us to basically just kind of hone in on our own energy, kind of focus on our own selves, focus on our own progress, try not to worry about everyone else. And when we do that, it seems like everything else is in alignment with how we want it to be. That's what I'm getting here, you guys. So those were amazing messages. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take a look at what health and wellness areas need attention. So obviously health and wellness can be mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, all of it. So we're going to tap into the Spirit Song Tarot for this. And we're going to tap into Diana Cooper's Archangel Animal Oracle cards. Okay, what areas, let me just double check that. What health and wellness areas need attention right now? 8 of Feathers, 8 of Swords, okay? Courage and solutions. So this is about being tightly wound up, stressed out, in our heads, anxiety, thoughts that feel like we can't stop thinking about a certain thought. Yeah, I hear that all the time. And I know that that's difficult. It really is, but we can. We can stop thinking a certain thought. Look at this, you guys. 5 of Swords. Wow. This is about strategy and resilience. See that armadillo? I mean, this is about just that tough, hard exterior. We can protect ourselves from our own thoughts. We can. This inner chatter or this need to obsessively think about a problem or a situation that we just kind of feel stuck in, like we can't win. What I'm picking up on, you guys, is that if you're in some sort of an energy mentally where somebody has really done something and it seems completely unfair, it's a major injustice. I speak from experience. When we deal with those types of things where it's just like, it's not fair. It's not fair that this person's getting away with this. It's not fair that they don't see the error of their ways. It's just not fair. That kind of an energy here, it's like, yes, of course, that's how you feel. You know, you have to honor that you feel that way. But to stay stuck in that energy, oh, it just gets you nowhere. It actually makes you feel like a victim. It makes you feel powerless. And you're handing over your power to the person that may be doing this to you. So you're literally taking away your own power and putting it in the hands of another person. You can just pull out of this fight. You can just pull away from this energy. So if you guys are dealing with people that are just bullying you, or I hate to even use that word, but that's technically 5 of Swords is sometimes a card of somebody who's bullying, or people that are manipulating you, playing mind games with you, pull out of this drama. That's what Spirit's saying. You're only as stuck as you believe yourself to be. You're only stuck if you remain a participant in this bullshit. You don't have to, is what Spirit's saying. And I know some of you will probably say, but I have to because it's family, or I have to because I work there, or, you know, all those other things. Again, I'm not saying that it's going to be easy, but you got to find a way to pull out of this energy because it ain't doing you a bit of good. It's actually taking away from your mental health. Yep, you can get rid of this energy. Hallelujah. There it is. The world. You can close that cycle. You can close that chapter. Look at that freaking whale. The whale is like the king of the ocean. You can do it. You can. Let's get some energies here from the Archangel Animal cards. We have Bat. Yep, you need to see through the illusion into the truth that your own mind is telling you that you can't. Your own mind is telling you, I can't stop thinking this certain thoughts. I can't stop thinking about this injustice. I can't stop wishing this person ill. You can. You have to honor sometimes when these feelings and these thoughts come up, but you can. You can complete this cycle. You can close the door. You can get rid of this energy. You certainly can. We have Goat. Act from your innate wisdom. Exactly. The thing is, you've got all the wisdom in the world at your side. This wisdom, even if you don't feel it right now in this moment, you will. You'll get there and you'll be okay. All right. This is also about seeking advice or wisdom from other people as well. And we have elephant. You need to open yourself to true abundance. You know, elephants are all about family. It's all about connections. It's all about people that stick by your side. If you're dealing with somebody who is not loyal, if you're dealing with somebody who's just playing games with you, cut that energy off and spend time with people that actually want to be by your side. Try not to waste time with energies or people that want to play games with you that are just a mess. So I really get this energy here from Spirit. What they're saying here is that what is affecting you the most right now is mentally, a mental situation, some sort of thought, something that is robbing you of your mental clarity or your mental health or just your mental well-being at this point. You can see through the illusion of this crap. You have the wisdom, and you also have the support around you in order to pull yourself out of this energy and close this chapter. You don't have to remain stuck in this energy. That's what Spirit's saying here. So let's go ahead and move on into number 4. What area in your life needs reorganizing? Let's go ahead and take a look and see what that will entail. What area in your life needs reorganizing? Let's go ahead and go into the Green Witch Tarot. Sorry, there's somebody using a saw. I don't know. It's like in the neighborhood and I can hear it. I hope you guys don't hear it. Green Witch Tarot. And also, this is from Arwen Lynch, Secrets of the Mystic Grove. What area in our life needs reorganizing? The Standing Stone. This is the Justice card. Very interesting. This is a card of balance. I mean, this is a card of balancing our energies, balancing our time, maybe delegating. I'm just going to go ahead and get some extra cards just to see what we've got going on here, what this may have to do with. Interesting, we have the Four of Pentacles. This could be something about your actual home, something about your finances, something about your money, something about where we're just trying to hold on. We're trying to do everything ourselves is what I'm also getting to. This is kind of the energy of the miser or the, what's the other word I'm looking for? I can't think of it. I'll think of it in a minute. But somebody who's the martyr. That's what it is. Seven of Cups. Yeah. Seven of Cups is a card of just kind of being, just a little bit disillusioned or just kind of having too much going on to where we can't really make decisions. We're feeling very confused. We might be procrastinating. Whatever it is, we need to get out of this energy. This energy is no good. We need to abandon it. We need to leave it behind. So Spirit is really telling us here that what area in our lives needs to be reorganized. We need to stop trying to do everything ourselves. Okay, we need to stop putting our energy into so many different things. We need to get more concentrated or more focused on something. So I just kind of feel scattered energy, but I also feel this energy of trying to do everything ourselves. I just get this really the sense of somebody who's just trying to do everything and they're running around and they're going a million miles an hour. Hello, that's me. So it's like I totally get that energy. You feel like you can't give up control. You can't let go. Perfect example for me right now. I just hired a personal assistant, Victoria. I love her. I trust her. And I know that she's going to do a great job. But there's that freaking Virgo moon in me that's just like, can I truly let go? Can I truly let go of this control, this need to do everything myself? It's going to be hard. It is. It's going to take some time to shift. But eventually, I have to do it because the whole reason that I hired an assistant was to have more peace in my freaking life. So I'm going to have to, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm only telling you this, you guys, if you guys are feeling this kind of energy, or if this is something where you need reorganizing in your life, we need to have more balance. So that way we have a chance to properly organize our lives or properly spend our energies in a more balanced way. So I feel like people are scattered. People are all over the place needing to do everything their way, and they kind of need to step outside of themselves and let this order kind of naturally happen so that way they can get their lives reorganized. All right. We have waiting, alertness, preparation, and watchfulness. So let me get another card for this. Seeking knowledge, wisdom, searching, and learning. Conflict. Okay. So what I'm getting here is that this is not going to be easy for you. Okay. It's not going to be easy for you, but you are going to learn to find a common ground. You are going to basically be able to understand and learn something. It's going to take time. It's going to take patience, but you're going to get there. And there might be some conflicts that you're having inside of your head, or maybe it's conflict with other people where you're just kind of like, I want to do things my way, but I have to see things, I have to be open. I have to see things from other people's perspectives. So this is like working within groups or working within teams. So we might want to do things our way. We might want to basically do our own thing. But at the same time, when we are kind of forced to deal with other people, or we are working with the public, maybe even some way, we've got to learn that not everything can be exactly the way that we want it to be. Sometimes that's not the way that life works. And so we have to be able to step outside of ourselves. We have to be able to learn to delegate. We have to be able to be open, like I said, to help, especially if we've asked for it. And then we might be conflicted. There might be discord. There might be disagreements. We might have to find common ground. But guess what? You're going to learn something about yourself, and you're going to learn something about other people and other situations. Just wait. This wisdom will come. This feeling of balancing the energies out and this reorganization and things just kind of getting calmer in your life. It's going to take some time, but you will get there, is what Spirit's saying. But you got to be open. You got to be open to basically seeing things from different perspectives. And learning a thing or two about your own self and who you are in situations. Wow. Very cool. Okay, so the very last portion of this reading is what needs to get done this full moon. Okay, what needs to get done this full moon? Let's take a look. So we're going to go ahead and go into the Moonology Oracle cards along with the, what is this deck called? The Spellcaster's Modern Tarot. All right, what needs to get done this full moon? Magician, something that we are working on, something that we want to manifest. What does this have to do with? The Sun. This is about the energy to carry on and move forward with things that we want to do, things that we want to manifest, things that we want to create. It's time. It's time to bring something forth. Yep, Page of Wands. This could be a creative idea, creative inspiration, a message that you basically want to bring about or to express. There's something that we need to do this full moon. Something needs to come to light. We need to move forward on something that we've been working on, something that we want to do. And like I said, it could be connected to a message or some kind of creative idea or inspiration or even project. It's time to move forward is what I'm seeing for sure. Time to move forward. It says nothing will come of this situation. I almost said right when I said that, well, what if these cards are conflicting? So let's just see what we got. Take time to breathe out. And what do you need to release? So what Spirit is saying here, and I'm really glad that I pulled 3 cards, because at just one card, I'm like, okay, what the hell is that supposed to mean? What I'm getting from this overall is that, yes, what do we need to do this full moon? We need to basically finish what we've started. We need to do something, but we've got the energy of things being in their infancy stage. The Page of Wands is the beginning of something. The Magician is, we've got the tools. Now we are going to start using them, but it's the very beginning of the tarot journey. The very beginning is the Fool, and then we have the Magician. So it's very early stages, you guys. So what Spirit is saying is that maybe right now, something that we do need to do is we need to continue to still carry on and move forward with an idea or something that we're trying to create. But right now, it may not be the time that we're going to see the payoff or that something is going to come from this situation right now. There just may be some other things that still need to take place. What did that last card say? What do you still need to release? So we need to realize that, are we in alignment with what we're trying to manifest? If we're trying to manifest something and it perhaps is connected to, let's just say, a specific person. You want so badly for somebody to basically change or do something so that way you guys could come together or whatever the situation may be. You've got your expectations and all of your hopes pent up on another person. You need to get into your own power is what Spirit's saying. We can't control other people. We can't control what they're going to do. They have free will at the end of the day. We can't bend another's free will, but we can certainly transform and bend our own reality. That we can do. So what Spirit is saying here, especially with the Magician's energy as a number 1, meaning you can move forward. You can create. You can manifest. Okay? And you may very well manifest something positive when it comes to the situation that you are feeling or thinking about this particular moment. But the thing is, as long as you are still holding on to a specific expectation, or you want something to happen within a certain time frame, as in you are very attached to the outcome, nothing is going to come from the situation as long as you're in that energy. So you need to take some time to breathe. You need to take some time. Remember, in the very beginning of this reading, we need to let go of expectations. We need to let other people do their thing. We need to let other people see the light. We can't do the awakening for them. We can't make others see situations if they're not going to see it certain ways. We're willing to move forward. We're willing to basically keep carrying on and doing our own thing and growing and evolving, okay? So we're not trying to stand in anybody else's way. We're just basically carrying on and we're minding our own business. And that's just what I'm getting. As long as you make your journey and whatever it is that you're trying to do in life about you and you only, and you're not focused on other people and what they need to do, or that if they would only do this, then I'll be happy. If we get out of that energy and we just let go and we just basically move forward and just are in the light of our own existence and our own thoughts and our own ideas, it's like those kinds of energies will be mirrored back to you with people that are within that same vibration. So if you're trying to fight against the inevitable with somebody that keeps saying, no, I don't want to be with you, or no, that I'm not ready, or they're not available right now because they're with somebody else, or whatever the situation may be. And this is just romantic stuff right now that's coming through. That's like, there's too much that's standing in the way. There's too many bricks that are stacked up against that situation. So we keep trying to fight it and fight it and fight and break down that brick wall, but it's just not happening. We've got to start focusing more on us instead of focusing on the problem, instead of focusing on how to fix something or when something is going to happen or how it's going to happen or why or all of those things. When we get out of the way of our own expectations and what we want so badly to happen, when we get out of the freaking way, when we just take a time out and we take a breather and we release it and we let go and we just carry on and move forward, it's as if by magic, things just start to freaking happen that are amazing. You know, it's like almost what Spirit wants to bring to you are things that you're in alignment with because you're in good energy. And if all those things that you were in alignment with before, which weren't working out, and it was just things that were just not happening, you've switched your vibration, you've shifted your energy. And when you shift your energy, you're opening yourself up to things, you're illuminating the pathway, you're no longer staying stuck. You're able to usher in energies, or energies are able to usher into you that you're ready for, that match up with you. If you're so busy trying to fight for somebody to love you and accept you and want you, you know, why do you want something that doesn't want you? And maybe they will later on, but sitting in front of them and messaging them and trying to figure out why this person can't see things your way, or you know, you feel something and they don't, spending your time and wasting your time and that energy, you're just going to waste precious time of living on that. So I just feel like this is what Spirit's telling us here. Get in your own energy. Get out of the way of things that are not working. Move on, move on with your life. Carry forward, carry on. When you do that, then the possibilities are endless. When we release, when we let go, because the form of your desires or the form of your energy right now, something may need to be tweaked in order for something to happen with it, because that's why that card came up. Nothing will come of the situation as long as we are in old energy. We've got to change that. We've got to let that go. And until we let that go and until we shift our energy, nothing is going to come from the situation. And that's why that card slapped us in the face at the very end. I'm like, no, this reading was so perfect. Thanks, Spirit. But the thing is, these things happen for a reason, to really propel that point forward to us, to really push it into our minds, that as long as we are in fixed energy, as long as we are trying to control a situation, nothing's going to happen from that situation. You're just going to keep getting more of what you don't want. Let go and let things come to you. That is the main energy of this reading. Let go and let things come to you. And if they don't come to you, that is because they are not meant for you. We've got to let go and we've got to trust the universe. We got to trust that the universe has our back. And it doesn't mean that if you have a particular goal and that, you're working on it, but you're not attached to the outcome, there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm talking about for people that are just hell bent on, this is the situation, this is the person that I want, and we're meant to be. And so I'm just going to keep praying every single day. I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to keep sending this person love and light. And that's all fine and dandy. But if you're now not able to move forward and you're feeling stuck and you're in your thoughts and you're feeling like you're not living your life, and the only reason I feel like I can say this, you guys, is because I deal with a lot of different types of energies, because I'm a reader. And so I hear a lot of these stories and a lot of people are stuck. And so there's nothing wrong with the fact that they're stuck. But at some point, we've got to kind of take a look and say, I don't want to be stuck anymore. Why would I want someone that doesn't want me? Why do I want to continuously message somebody that keeps telling me I need space and time? We just need to stop. We need to stop trying to get in the way of what is meant for us and stop trying to work against the current. We're trying to swim against the current right now. We need to stop, is what Spirit's saying. So focus more on you, that magician's energy. Take your power back, step into the light, move forward. This message, that page of wands, do you see this? This page of wands is in alignment with this energy, and they're just listening. Look at that guy. He's got his hand up to his ear and he's just listening to what the universe has to say. What is the message, universe? What do you have for me today? Now that I'm in my own power, now that I've come into the light, what do I do now? When you're in that energy of just listening and opening yourself up instead of trying to control a situation, that's when everything just starts to naturally open up. But nothing's going to come from it if we're in that old energy. All right, you guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that reading. Thank you so much for watching. And if it didn't resonate with you, no big deal. Maybe I will get your energy next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.